Welcome to the third part of the video on preference towards risk. So, we have been talking about the preference of the consumers or investors towards taking a risky option. Somebody might be a risk averse person. Most of the persons are in fact risk averse person. They tend to avoid the risk. They want to have a safer option, and they want to avoid the risk. And there are some other type of individuals who are risk lovers or risk seekers. They do want to take the risk even though the game is not favorable for them. And there are some other type of category who are neither risk averse nor risk seekers. They are risk neutral people, and they are indifferent in playing a game. That means they might be willing to play the game only when the odds are favorable. Only when the game is favorable to them, they will be ready to play the game. When uh, the the desired result is highly likely from an economic activity. That means when the odds are favorable or game is favorable, they will play the game, and they will reject the game. They will be unwilling to take the risk when the odds are unfavorable to them, or the game is producing undesirable result for the consumer or the investor. Then they will not be ready to play the game. So this is in fact some type of intentional activity, but they may be indifferent. The consumers or investors will be indifferent when the game is fair. So that is what we are talking about in this video. And the risk neutral individuals face constant marginal utility of money, unlike the diminishing marginal utility of money of the risk averse individuals, and increasing marginal utility of money for the risk loving people. So this is the reason why they are not showing any intention to take the risk or to reject the risk. They are indifferent towards taking a risk when the game is fair. The risk neutrality behavior of the people will be clear from the example. So in our example, there could be three outcomes as usual. A, B and C are the three possible outcomes, out of which B is certain. So that means there is 100% probability is there for B to happen. So that is the outcome of a certain economic activity. So there is no confusion in taking out that economic activity. So either he can go behind, so he can go for the certain outcome of B, or he has an option of going behind an uncertain economic activity which will be producing the two outcomes, A or C. These are the two possible outcomes from an economic activity which is uncertain. And let's look at the utility of each outcome. Utility of A, that is UA, is 140. That is a utility. Remind you, that is not the income, that is a utility. And UB is a certain outcome. Utility of the certain outcome B, that is 100, and UC is 60. Then probability for A is 0.5 or 50% probability for A to happen. It is a fair game, I already told that. And the probability for the second option or second outcome of the uncertain economic activity is C. Its probability is 0.5 or 50% probability. And here we have to calculate expected utility of the uncertain outcomes of an uncertain economic activity, and we have to compare that with the utility of the certain outcome B. Let's calculate the same. Here the formula is given here, UA into P plus UC into 1 minus P. So here UA is 140, that is A's utility is 140 into 0.5 is the probability. So it's 140 into 0.5 is 70, then plus UC is 60, 60 into 1 minus P, that is 0.5. Then 60 into 0.5, that is the probability for A and C to happen. 60 into 0.5 is 30, 70 plus 30 is 100. That means utility of the certain outcome B is exactly equal to the expected utility of the uncertain economic activity that will be producing two possible outcomes, A or C. So both are same. So the risk neutral individual is indifferent here. He doesn't have any intention to play the game or reject the game. He remains indifferent here. At the same time, he would have opted the game. He would have ready to be played the game if expected utility of the uncertain options is greater than the utility of the certain outcome B. Similarly, he would have rejected the game. He would have not ready to play the game. He would have intentionally unwilling to play the game if expected utility of U, that means expected utility of the uncertain outcome that will be producing A or C is lower than the utility of B, then he would have rejected the game and he will go behind the certain outcome. So he will be indifferent. The risk neutral people will be indifferent only when the game is fair or expected utility of the uncertain outcome is equal to utility of the certain outcome. Otherwise, he will have an option. And this is shown by a diagram. As you can see, the marginal utility curve is remaining constant along the horizontal axis. This is reflecting the constant marginal utility of money, unlike the diminishing marginal utility of money for the risk averse people and increasing marginal utility of the risk seeking people. This is the constant marginal utility of money. Initially, the risk neutral individual has an income of 10,000 rupees in his pocket, and if he engages in a betting process, betting is a financial transaction, as I already mentioned many a time. So when he gained the bet, he will get 1,000 rupees extra. Then his income will increase to 11,000 rupees from 10,000 rupees if he win the game, if he win the bet. If he lose the bet, his income will be reduced from 10,000 rupees to 9,000 rupees. He will lose 1,000 if he fail the bet. And here you can see the loss area is equal to the gain area. That means that the loss of utility if we lose is exactly equal to the gain of utility if we win. So this is the two possible outcomes from a same economic activity. Remind you, this is the two outcomes from a same economic activity, and here the marginal utility, here the expected utility, as we have already calculated, is exactly equal to the utility of the certain outcome. So he remains indifferent here. He doesn't have any option. He will make no option. That means he will have his behavior will be unpredictable, as he is indifferent towards the risky option. And here the loss area is ABED. It is exactly equal to the gain area of BCEF, and this is conditioned by constant marginal utility of money. And here the individual is neither prepared to make the bet nor reject the bet. So let me conclude the series of presentations on preference towards risk. And there are three categories of people who have different preferences towards risk: risk averters, risk seekers, and risk neutral category of the people. And risk, as far as the risk averters are concerned, they are not ready to play the game even if the game is fair. Similarly, as far as the risk seekers are concerned, they are ready to play the game even if the game is unfavorable to them. They don't even want a fair game to take the economic, to choose the economic activity. And there are the third category of people, they are risk neutral category. They remain indifferent when the game is fair, but they will be ready to play the game or engage in an economic activity when expected utility is greater than the utility of the certain outcome. At the same time, they are unwilling or they are not ready to play the game intentionally when expected utility of the uncertain outcome is lower than the utility of the certain outcome. So it all depends on the fairness of the game or favorability of the game, and it is also connected with the expected utility of the uncertain outcome and utility of the certain outcome. And so these are the three type of people who are showing different preferences towards risk. Thank you.